sisi. Ini kan kita di depan sini. Sama orang gitu.
He was dancing and singing.
This is for you.
Kedua, lagi bawa. Siap, terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Sampun bawa. Jangan berebut, jangan selfie, beliau mau langsung rapat.
Selamat datang Bapak ya dari Ketahanan.
Oh, berarti semuanya
Pretoria, mungkin ada dari Pretoria, KJRI di KTT.
Satu jam dari sini. Pak Ketua. Sudah closing. Yuk.
Mr. Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia. We are honored, truly honored, His Excellency Gibran Rakabuming Raka, Mr. Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia, is able to join Indonesia Afrika CEO Forum in the sideline of G20 Leaders Summit in Johannesburg, South Africa. A very warm welcome to commence the high-level segment.
Good afternoon, everyone. Warm greetings from Presiden Prabowo to all of you, and also deep appreciation to the government of South Africa for the warm hospitality and excellent arrangement. Actually, I've just arrived maybe an hour ago. It was a long flight, but I'm really happy to see all of you here. And I think this is a huge step to strengthen our relationship and our commitment to expand collaboration with Africa remains very strong. With collaboration, the emerging economies can shape the future. Global growth must not only be strong, but also fair and inclusive. The visit of President Ramaphosa a few weeks ago to Indonesia reflects deep cooperation between the two countries. Both presidents agreed to have visa-free entry. So I think this is good news for all of you. No more visa. And also to push trade and investment on agriculture and energy. Indonesia also committed to expand outbound investment in South Africa. South Africa is our strategic partner. and gateway to the African market. At the same time, Indonesia also offers industrial capacity, human resources, manufacturing network, technology, and entry to ASEAN market. The launch of Indonesia and South Africa High-Level Business Council demonstrate how government and private sector can work together. I also welcome the signing of MOU on strategic industry today. I hope this will bring great benefits for both countries. In closing, I want to emphasize on our commitment to improve investment and economic cooperation with Africa. So if there are any issues, please inform us. Here with me is one of our best ministers, vice ministers, and ambassadors, and of course, our friend from Kehadiran Indonesia. And we stand open to assist all of you because Africa is the continent that will set the pace of tomorrow. Africa is growing really fast and full of potential. Africa is the future, and Indonesia wants to build that future together with Africa. Thank you.
Siapa Pak izin kami hitung 1, 2. Siap, terima kasih.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President, for your explanations. Please now may we invite everyone to stand on their seats and then facing to the camera.
Izin Bapak kami hitung 1, 2. Lagi. Siap. Terima kasih Bapak.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet Actually, this is my first time in South Africa. Hi. Very good friend.
Sambil geser. Geser lagi.
If you need anything, we can assist you.
Absolutely.
Geser lagi, geser.
Everyone is here. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wapres
Yeah, no. No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, not at all. Excellent play. This picture. Excellent play.
I now have the opportunity to call upon the Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency, Mr. Gibran Rakabuming, Raka, to take the floor.
Your Excellency, President Ramaphosa, Excellencies, leaders of G20 countries, let me begin by conveying warm greetings from President Prabowo to President Ramaphosa. Also deep appreciation to the government of South Africa for the warm hospitality and excellent arrangement. We commend South Africa's leadership in steering the G20 through a challenging year. This is a historic G20 summit, the first being held on African soil. This milestone marks a profound shift where the Global South is no longer a bystander, but a co-driver of Global South. Excellencies, Indonesia believes that global growth must not only be strong, but also fair and inclusive to uplift each and every nation. Indonesia welcomes the G20's focus on sustainable finance, yet ambition must go further to close gaps and to pursue adaptation, mitigation, and transition that is just and fair. The world needs financing that is more accessible, predictable, and equal, especially for developing nations, through debt relief, innovative financing, blended finance, and green transition mechanism. Indonesia allocates more than half of our national climate budget, around $2.5 billion annually, to support green MSMEs, agricultural insurance, and climate-resilient infrastructure. Indonesia also promotes financial inclusion. Our national CRIS digital payment system demonstrates how a simple and a low-cost digital solution can push participation in the economy and minimize inequality. Emerging technologies such as crypto asset, digital tokens, including Bitcoin, may create both opportunities and risks. Therefore, Indonesia proposes that the G20 initiate dialogue on intelligence economy. Indonesia believes that every country is entitled to chart its own development path because there is no single model that fits all. There is no such thing called the best method. Cooperation must empower, not dictate. Cooperation must uplift, not create dependency. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice President.
It's nice to meet you. Oh, we do.
인도네시아 대통령입니다.
Please welcome. 어떠십니까? 네, 제가 좀 긴 하루였던 것 같습니다.
대통령께서 좋은 대화가 있었는데 어쨌든 빨리 실패가 되면 좋겠습니다.
Okay, thank you.
Ireland welcomes the Ministerial Declaration on Disaster Risk Reduction and the overarching approach to identifying, reducing and managing risks before they lead to disasters. On climate, some of us recently returned from COP30 in
I'd now like to call His Excellency Mr. Gibran Rakabuming, Raka, Vice President of Indonesia.
Your Excellency, President Ramaphosa, Excellencies, leaders of G20 countries, in many parts of the world, crises are intensifying. Global solidarity and decisive leadership are needed to address them. Indonesia commands South Africa's leadership in advancing energy, water, and food security. For Indonesia, food security is not just an economic agenda, but a fundamental necessity for our people. For that reason, the President of Indonesia is focusing on the food security and free nutritious meals for 80 million students and pregnant women as strategic investment. That promotes the use of local products, empowering farmers and livestock breeders, while expanding economic activity in many areas. On the other hand, as an island nation located in the Pacific Ring of Fire, Indonesia faces more than 3,000 disasters every year, from earthquakes, floods, to volcanic eruption. For Indonesia, resilience is not a slogan, it is a daily reality. Drawing from these experiences, Indonesia promotes the concept of sustainable resilience, a framework in which human development, economic growth, and environmental protection can advance in harmony. Excellencies, today's disasters are not only natural, many are the results of human action. We see this in Gaza, Ukraine, Sudan, and the Sahel, and many other regions, where conflicts reduce homes to rubble, deprive people of hopes and livelihood. These tragedies remind us to put humanity at the heart of global governance. The world must not allow and normalize preventable human suffering from becoming the new normal. As a forum representing 85% of the world's GDP, the G20 carries a moral duty to lead by example, ensuring that growth and resilience become two sides of the same coin, driving hope, prosperity, and justice for all. Thank you.
Three imperatives. Firstly, we must strengthen global early warning systems. For many countries, this means scaling up of investments in data.
Los líderes, para el salón de líderes, las delegaciones, por favor, utilizan la puerta a mi izquierda para dirigirse a la cena.
Joining the orchestra is representative.
For so many hours next to each other, and we really had nothing to talk. So I just wanted to say quickly that for us in Germany, it's important to work closely together with Indonesia and to have a close relationship with Indonesia. I just wanted to mention that
maybe in defense industry, production.
I know from Social Democrat, from the Chancellor of Scholz, and very strong relationship with Indonesia. Maybe Europe represents a lot of cooperation in industry, cooperation in security, cooperation in all that.
Any investment, and I heard that just visible
Political situation is how people think, how the influence is, how all the countries work together, and so this was really helpful to talk to the Prime Minister, to talk to the President, to the Vice Prime Minister, and I think there's also a good opportunity for Germany to work together. So how is your relationship with Singapore? And you're now in Croatia in October. The President is not here, so you present a delegation.
President Gibran.
No, whenever there's something where we can work together, just let us know. And again, from Germany, that's so much.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
可以坐吧，我们的总统还在坐了。
Solar, cada chip, cada linha de código deve carregar consigo a marca da inclusão social. 40% dos trabalhadores do mundo.
Your Excellency, President Ramaphosa, Excellencies, leaders of G20 countries, a fair and just future for all. This is our shared goal. But we must be honest. Are we moving toward that future or drifting away from it? AI will define economic strength for decades to come. Yet today, its benefits remain highly unequal, concentrated in a handful of companies from a few advanced economies. If this imbalance continues, the digital divide will deepen. History has shown us when progress is uneven, the benefits flow to a few, while the costs fall on the many. This time, we must do better. This revolution must be fair, and it must be good for the people. The G20 must ensure that AI becomes a force for inclusion. This means ethical governance and, more importantly, equal access. So innovators everywhere can access data sets, training system, and global platform. Indonesia believes inclusive transitions are possible, and therefore we support G20 Decent Work Compact for fair wages, gender equality, reskilling, and social protection. Excellencies, AI may be digital, but it depends on the physical. From data center to advanced chip, AI relies on critical minerals. And global demand for these inputs is growing fast. But for too long, developing countries exported raw materials while the real value was taken elsewhere. Past industrial revolutions were built on this imbalance. We must not repeat it. This is why Indonesia chose a different path. We build industry at home and invest in downstream transformation and ensure our people benefit from their own natural wealth. This is not about closing doors, it's about opening fair partnership, linking investment, technology transfer, and responsible practices for critical minerals. Excellencies, a fair and just future will not happen by itself. It requires leadership and cooperation to ensure this new industrial revolution lifts all nations, not only a few. Indonesia stands ready to work with all of you so the G20 becomes the bridge between innovation and inclusion, between progress and justice. Indonesia believes that the future must be built on justice. Justice in how we govern new technologies. Justice in how we use natural resources. And justice for our workers. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President.
Ya, ini adalah penugasan dari Bapak Presiden untuk mewakili beliau di G20 Summit yang sangat bersejarah ini. Pertama kalinya diadakan di Afrika. Dari hari pertama kita melakukan meeting CEO Business Forum, lalu G20 Summit, sesi 1, 2, 3 sudah berjalan dengan lancar semua, dan posisi Indonesia sudah kita suarakan di mata dunia. Pesan dari Bapak Presiden juga sudah kita sampaikan di depan para kepala-kepala negara. Saya terima kasih juga ke Pak Menko, Pak Wamenkyu, Pak Wamenlu, Pak Dubes. Acaranya berjalan dengan baik dan lancar.
Oke, Mas Wapres, mungkin ada pesan Mas selama 3 hari ini untuk pesan-pesan untuk ke dunia begitu seperti apa?
Mempertegas posisi Global South di tatanan global. Mempertegas apa yang sudah didorong dan diinisiasi Indonesia dari 4 tahun yang lalu. Keadilan ekonomi global ini yang secara konsisten Indonesia sampaikan terus. Jadi setiap negara berhak untuk menentukan arah pembangunannya. Yang namanya kerjasama, partnership harus mensejahterakan, harus memberdayakan. Seperti yang saya sampaikan kemarin, tidak boleh mendikte, tidak boleh membuat ketergantungan.
Mas, untuk di rangkaian KTT ini juga Mas Wapres mengadakan pertemuan bilateral dengan sejumlah negara mitra. Boleh diceritakan Mas hasil dari pertemuan tersebut?
Ya, kita sudah melakukan pertemuan dengan beberapa kepala negara. Saya sampaikan juga pada saat rapat itu, pada saat pertemuan, program-program prioritas dari Bapak Presiden. Misalnya MBG, hilirisasi, swasembada pangan, dan lain-lainnya. Hasil rapat segera kita follow up dan kita laporkan ke Pak Presiden begitu nanti kita sampai di tanah air. Ya.
Oke, siap. Terima kasih, Mas.
Terima kasih. Pulang.